Is it pass it behind
Welcome
me
or
or
welcome back,
Alex? I can't
everybody. It's the
tell.
last endurance race on Sim Racing System for 2022. We are at
Hey, there's a
Silverstone. We're
horn.
in the Orica. We are
Go figure.
in the back row because everybody else is better at Silverstone than me. Yay! Yeah, I've got my lights on
Everybody.
for safety.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, dudes. Good luck, everyone.
Here we go.
Floor it. Green, green, green.
On your right. Clear right.
Somebody didn't get off the line.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Well, that start couldn't have been better. Woo!
Nice one, Pasha. Good start. You're locking your right front going into Brooklands.
Not sure if I can hold any of these
Messed up on the
positions.
line. I forgot to go in first gear.
We're seeing right front locking into Vale. P4.
Could not have done that on the old setup. You can see how far I turned my head into that corner.
Well, I'm choosing all the wrong ways. Oh.
Go, go, go.
P4.
Sean is so much better at this track than me. You'll be looking for a way by.
Pasha, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Where am I finding all this speed?
We think P6 has binned it in Chapel.
Hey, what I do?
Your front tyres are cold.
No problems. That was dramatic. At least I didn't hit the wall or anything.
The gap in front is now 1.4. That's a new fastest lap for Smith, 157.
Oh, that was Sean spinning. Oh,
So your
no.
right front locking into Vale. Your lap time was 157.6. That's your fastest lap.
Too bad for him, but it does give me some breathing room. And somehow I set a massive PB. Found the speed in the race, man. Please and subscribe with Prime. Thank you very much. Oh boy, that's a big spin that almost happened.
You're locking your left front, braking for Beckett's.
Renamed the account.
Fastest lap for Smith, 157.0. The gap ahead is now 1.3. Pit window opens in 2 minutes. That lap was a 157.9.
No duck in their right mind would insure my car. Race car, anyway. Speaking of insuring race cars, did you see that Jimmy Broadbent bought his Praga? What a mad lad. And according to his video, he bought it to give another driver the same chance that he had. He's gone from shed dweller to race team owner in 3 years. Incredible.
Pit window open in 1 minute.
Wonder if he's gonna give Super GT a seat. That'd be cool.
Tyre temps are good.
Although Super GT has been testing radicals, maybe he'll enter the Praga or enter the Britcar Cup or the Britcar Prototype Trophy in a radical. Wouldn't that be something?
That's a new fastest lap for
Jimmy
Smith,
racing a Praga and Super GT
156.6.
racing a radical. Head to head.
That lap was at
You'll love to see it.
158.8. Okay, Pasha. The pit window is now open.
That's too much speed into the corner. You wanted lessons, Dave? Don't do that.
You're locking your left
There you
front
go.
into turn 4.
Hope that's helpful. 7 seconds ahead of Alex. How did that happen?
You've got cold front tyres.
I think I'm going to go with a similar strategy to last week. I'm going to run this tank out. Fill it all the way back up.
The gap in front is
Take
now
new tires.
2.5.
And then... oh, God. Oh, God. What am I doing?
Okay, Pasha. We've just cut the track. You're locking your left front going into maggots.
Got away with that. A non-racing title? I don't do a lot of those, honestly. And the ones I do are like... I mean, are you guys on Final Fantasy 14? Yeah. Tetris connected, perhaps?
Okay, Pasha. You've used half your fuel.
I mean, if I have the game, I would, but I don't really play that many. I tend to get really invested in a handful of games, rather than playing a little bit of lots of games. You guarantee I don't have this game. Alright, lay it on me. Way too much speed into Chapel. What happened to Sean and Steve?
The gap ahead is now 4.1 seconds.
You got modded for the title of the game. Oh, that sounds fun.
158.6.
I like those sort of co-op puzzle games. Kind of got into, what the hell was that horror game called?
Okay, Pasha.
Phasmophobia.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Got into that with some friends for a while. But it got me motion sick, so I had to stop. I had a lot of fun. I do like those. I do like that kind of game.
The gap to toll behind is now 4.9.
This lap is already awful.
New fastest lap for Smith, 156.5. You're locking your right front into Vale. That lap time was 159.0.
So I already know from last week that I need to believe my dashboard calculator and don't believe Jim. Because Jim had me over fuel and it cost me time. So we'll see on the other side of the pit stop how much fuel we're going to need. But I plan to do the same thing this week that I did last week at Centul, which is to take a full load this time, take tires, and then make it a fuel-only second stop, double stint the tires. Hopefully save enough time in the pits to come out ahead. Although John Crane is 7 seconds up the road. It's going to have to be a hell of a pit stop. I was a little optimistic on the exit.
You've just done a 158.5. The gap to Toll behind is now 3.9 seconds.
You can't really see anybody, so give me the gaps. Jim, give me the gaps.
This is a lot of work, dude.
Give me the gaps.
Okay, I'll tell you the gaps.
Come on, Jim. This one and two more, I think. Woohoo!
Okay, Pasha. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Tyre temps are good.
Yes, I am slightly short
That
shifting.
lap was a 158.0. The gap to Toll behind is now 3.1. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
Also have the longer 6th gear in. Not to get top speed, but just to get a little fuel economy. Whew, this is a tricky car.
The lead car's pitting.
How's my fuel?
I don't know, how is it?
Alright,
Melly.
Pasha. Very little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. You're in the lead.
I think he was trying to talk to Jim and talk to us instead.
You're locking your left front into Brooklands.
Well, I went a lap longer than everybody else. That's a good sign. Gotta remember the pit entry on this
We're
version of
running on fumes,
Silverstone
mate.
is really
In this lap.
wacky.
In this lap. Look out for the pit speed limit. Okay,
It
Pasha.
grabs you, like,
should have
way
plenty
back
of space
there.
On the exit. On exit, we should be in position 4. Ahead of Toll.
Oh, there's the wall. There we go. No damage. Nice. There goes Martin. I led 1 lap. That's all. It's fine. But if I can go 1 lap longer than everybody, that means my last stop will be short.
Watch your mirrors. There's a car approaching. The gap behind is now 44 seconds. The next car is Toll.
Oh my goodness, where's the track? She heavy. She heavy. And the tires aren't ready yet.
There's an incident in Abbey. We think it might be Walker.
Oh no, Steve. Bring it home, buddy.
Your front tyres are cold. Smith is now leading.
Late on the throttle there.
P5. The gap behind is now 10 seconds.
That's not a lot. Why?
Right front going into turn 3.
How did Sean make up all that time on me? Man, oh man. Oh right, he's better at this track than I am. That's how. I would love to. He seems to be driving away at the moment.
The gap to Toll in front is now 2.0 seconds. You've just done a 158.3. The gap behind is now 9.8.
There we go. Catching up some speed now. A little bit of a death wiggle there. Whew. Caught up to it. Almost slid off the left of Chapel there.
right, Pasha. Half distance. We estimate 18 minutes of fuel left. You're locking your left front going into Vale. The gap to Toll ahead is now 1.6. Your last lap time was at 157.8. Good consistency. Keep them coming. The gap behind is now 9.0.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
The gap to Toll ahead is now 2.1 seconds. P5. The gap behind is now 8.3.
Driving and doing the pit setup is nerve-wracking. Don't know how much of that was visible on the right side of the screen. We're trying to use the straights to do the second pit stop setup while trying to drive the car.
Your tyre temps are looking good. Fastest lap for Smith, 156.5.
Meanwhile, Martin's still pulling 156s out of his ass.
You're locking your left front, braking for Vale. The gap to Toll in front is now 3.3. Your lap time was at 158.8. The gap behind is now 7.3. We're seeing right front locking into turn 3.
Alright, now that that's done. a second off the pace this lap. Jeez. Distracted driving, man. Let's get back in the game. Gained 2/10 just through Maggots Beggots Chapel. Whew. Alright. Let's do this.
The gap to toll ahead is now 3.7 seconds. You've just done a 158.7. The gap behind is now 6.2. Yellow flag.
Oh, Alex is off. That's going to cost him. Good recovery, though. Got me closer, but he's still not within striking distance yet. That's not the line through Chapel.
Fastest lap for Smith, 156.3.
At least I'm back on my pace, for what that's worth. Man, I depend so much on the downshift for engine braking that when the timing is just a little bit off and it doesn't downshift, I'm screwed going into that corner.
The gap to toll ahead is now 1.9. That last lap was a 158.0. The gap behind is now 7.5 seconds.
No! Oh god, what am I braking for?
You're locking your right front into turn 3.
All those gains and I gave them away. Meh.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
That's not gonna help.
You're locking your right front going into Cops.
Forgot I can't touch any curbs in this car. Except that one. What was I saying about saving my tires?
That's a new fastest lap for Smith, 156.0. "20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left." The car behind's pitting.
Lost 3 seconds that lap to just screwing up.
We think P5 has binned it in Abbey.
Left rear's already yellow. Is this strategy risky? Yes.
Smith is entering the pits. He's in P1. It looks like he'll come out just behind you. The leader, Smith, is pitting. Okay, Pasha. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. P4. Toll is now in the lead. Looks like P4 has binned it in Abbey.
We gotta do this, folks. No,
You've got cold front tyres.
don't do that.
Yellow flag. Smith is leading the race.
I can't believe I
Toll
saved that.
in front is pitting. You're locking your right front into Stowe. Five minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. B2.
No, baby! No, baby! No, baby! What am I doing?
We've just had a warning for
No!
closing the track.
Next lap.
You're locking your left front going into turn 5. .15 minutes left.
I've got enough for this lap and one more. Well. That was an awful lap. Any advantage I might have gotten from my short pit stop? I think I just threw it away.
You're locking your left front, braking for
I think I just
Vale.
totally tossed it.
The gap to Smith.
Yikes.
Ahead is now 8.8.
At least I didn't die.
Very little fuel left. Box this lap, please, Pasha.
I don't know why, but I just didn't have my head in the game that lap. Lost 3 seconds.
You're locking your right front going into turn 3. You're locking your left front into Brooklands. We're running on fumes, mate.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
That big blinky fuel warning is one of the best things I ever did for this dashboard.
We're seeing right front locking into Stowe. Watch your speed. Pit window closing in 2 minutes. You should have plenty of space on the exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 6. A few
What?
seconds in front of Walker.
Did I really lose that much time? Jeez, come on. Go! Go! Go, damn it! Go! I should make it out in front of Alex. Maybe. Maybe not. Damn it.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Maybe. Did I do it? Yes! I didn't throw it all away. Now I just have to keep my pace up.
Pit window closing in 1 minute.
Only 11 minutes on old tires. What could go wrong? Wow, there he is.
Ten minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Okay, Pasha. Pit window's closed.
Here's where it all happens in the last 10 minutes.
You're locking your left front into Vale. The gap in front is now 26 seconds. P4, the gap to toll.
What?
behind
Come
now
on!
9.
What the hell was that?
The car ahead is toll.
Car says no. Car doesn't want to win tonight. Unfreaking believable. Ow, my butt.
Ten minutes of fuel remaining.
Well,
P5. The gap behind is now 3.6 seconds.
the strategy would have worked if I hadn't had 2 terrible laps where I gave it all away again.
You're locking your right front going into turn 3.
Ah, it's frustrating. Ah, the rear tires are
Locking your
red
left
now.
front Going into Beckett's.
3 laps to go. Can I keep the car on the track? Stay tuned for the dramatic conclusion.
The gap to toll in front is now 5.1. The gap behind is now 1.4. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Okay, Pasha. Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits.
No, you can't have it.
Oh, yes, I will.
No!
That was close.
Can you tell I'm double stinting tires?
Man, if you are, you're doing pretty good.
God, 2 seconds a lap, man. This is frustrating. Ah,
All right.
damn it!
Clear right.
There it goes.
Interesting.
Well, I tried. And as usual, with 5 minutes to go, I effed it.
I was thinking about doing the exact
Okay,
same thing.
Pasha, push now. We can catch this guy.
Oh yeah, Jim? You think? 21 seconds with 2 laps to go?
You're locking your fronts going into Vale. The gap in front.
Well,
is
I
now
was a second off of
22
everybody else's
seconds.
pace. I had to try something.
6th place. You're locking your right front into turn 3.
Oh, that is frustrating. Man.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap to Walker behind is now 46 seconds. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
And we do have 2 laps to go.
Incident in Chapel. It looks like toll.
Dude.
Oh, toll's off. Still got a shot at this.
Ah, damn it. And I was rooting for you here.
Nah, I'm too far back. Damn it.
You're locking your left front, braking for Beckett's.
Oh, that is frustrating. I know I've said it 3 times now, but it hasn't stopped being frustrating yet.
Very little fuel left.
I think I gotta save fuel to make it. Oh god, I'm looking at the timer.
Pay attention to track limits.
Yeah, yeah.
Smasher.
I know. Not my fault, Jim. Shush.
Almost killed myself.
We're running on fumes, mate. We're seeing front locking going into Vale. The gap to Toll ahead is now 22 seconds. One more lap to go. We're seeing right front locking into turn 3. The gap to Walker behind is now 37 seconds.
Well, that was really horrible. I had an intermittent problem with my
There's an
pedals.
incident in Abbey.
They would
Looks like it's
either
Walker.
not
Yeah, these tires are pretty done.
throttle up or randomly brake. Crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
Good race, John. Oh, pressure, hey? That was
Oh,
awesome.
I am sweating like a dog.
My neck is sore,
guys
my
up last.
back is sore. Oh, man. Non-stop pressure the whole time. Man, you're really killing me on those pit
There's an
stops.
incident
you
in
know?
Abbey. It looks like
That's,
Walker.
did a good job on him.
2
Yeah,
meters remaining.
I just
You're
hit
looking
him
left
just
front
right, I
into
guess, and
Beckett's.
apparently you didn't.
Yeah, I was being, semi-conservative, but not really. I slowed down a bit more. I didn't go into the, to the speed limit area full tilt. I braked before that, but just before, right? So it wouldn't crash. And and then I just, full cruise, got to the pit.
We think
and
P3's
up
gone off in
put
farm.
tires on and went out again. So, but each time it had to be about a couple seconds faster than me on the overall cycle. So maybe it's
P6.
With
There's the
0.1
finish.
liters left in the tank and no
Yeah,
tires left on
I
the
don't
back.
know. I mean, I hit the pit
Dragging it
line
home in
fairly
last.
hard,
Pretty
so,
much.
I mean,
So
I
great.
coast across it because
Cool.
I know what can happen.
Yeah, I know from last time I didn't.
That was frustrating. It was so good until it so wasn't. Like, gross. I don't even want to look at it. Actually, I do. I want to see the liveries, and I want to see that first lap, because that was the one shining moment of this race, was me getting all those positions on lap 1. That was my one glimpse of competence this whole time. Let's take a look at it. Oh, come on, thing. I should probably curate these replays at some point. I have a few. All right. Speaking of Pragas, there's some Pragas right there. That was from my series. All right, let's take a look. We'll get up here. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. We'll get up to the start-ish. And we'll take a look in the... Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Livery Showcase. Look at that beautiful number 97. Back to using Sol filter instead of natural mod filter. So, color's a little bit more saturated. Looks nice. For some reason, it's late after. Oh, it's taking season into effect. That's why the sun angle's so low, even at 1 p.m. That's a fine-looking automobile, if I do say so myself. Martin Smith, speaking of fine-looking automobiles, this one. Ugh. Oh, yes. That's so good. It's so simple, and yet, damn, that's nice. John Crane at 23, using the SRS PSR number plates that someone provided a few seasons ago. Gosh, who could that be? Nice to see that all my apps are back in the right place. Don Debian in the 52, Sean in the 54, Alex in the 38, or 88, sorry. And, oh, Steve, wait. That's not Steve's livery, is it? Maybe he just picked this one. I thought he had a custom livery. I mean, this one's pretty nice. And we're back to me. So let's check out this start, shall we? Got Alex in front, Steve in front. I'm dead last. I'm, in fact, the last place car. Sean just doesn't get off the line. Steve's caught behind him. Alright, buddy. See you later. 2x2 through the opening complex. I get... Alright. Get Alex here on the inside of 3. And rather suddenly, back up, all the way up to P4 from dead last. That was a good opening lap. And it all went pear-shaped from there. Oh, this is my pit stop. So where was the lap where I effed it up before the pit stop? Was it this one? That doesn't look so bad. Maybe it's the next one? Oh, well, that wasn't great. Ah, yes. Here's where it all starts falling apart on me. Oh, there's a track over here somewhere. Maybe I'll actually drive on it someday. Oh my goodness. Oh. And then you got the pit stop, and then you got this horror show. Sean, I want to see this from Sean's in-car. Whoop! I just hit the curb there. Sean just biding his time, waiting for me to inevitably screw up. Slow-mo here. I just eat too much curb and it unsettles the car. Well, no, not there. He's just waiting. Oh, it's up here in, what's its face? This is where I bid it. I thought it was back there. Wiggle, wiggle. Damn it. It just went around, death wiggled right out of my hands. Bonk. Ah, so frustrating. Oh well. Let's go to the results. Where are we? Here we are. 3 races participated. Martin Smith with a win. Everybody's clean except for me. Wow, great. Yikes. So Martin with a win. 17 seconds clear of Don, who was only 6/10 ahead of John Crane. My goodness, that must have been a race. Sean with 4th. Alex 5th with me 6th. Steve with issues. But a best lap of a 156.5. So, I mean, I was, like I said, I was a second off of everybody else. Just could not put it together. And yet, one brief moment in the sun. Also had a second place lap there, but just tumbled right back down the order there. If Steve hadn't had an issue with his wheel and pedals, I would have been dead last. That is frustrating. Well, I think this is a decisive nail in the coffin for the double stint strat. Martin with a second win on the season. Now it stands at 302 points. Excuse me, John Crane, very consistent. A 4th, a 2nd, and a 3rd. Coming home in 285 points. 6 ahead of Don. I'm somehow still in 4th, only 9 points back. Sean, only 2 points back of me. We have Road America, Paul Ricard, and Serge de la Sarthe to go. Kevin with 0 tonight with equipment trouble. Steve missed last week. Otherwise, he would surely be up here with us. And Alex with 90 points jumping in. It's too late for the championship, but he's definitely going to make his presence felt in the series as it goes on. So anyway, thanks everybody for coming out. I think, let's see if Sean's streaming. I want to see if Sean's still going. If he is, I'll throw it to him. He is still going. Ah, I don't want to hear myself. Go away. Go away, me. Yeah, let's throw it over to Sean, and I'll call it for the evening. That's Racing TV, right? Is that the that's the address? Yeah, cool. All right. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for racing, everybody who raced. And see you guys next time.